And welcome to our second video on the vlog. As you may have seen in the other video, we had a little tour of Thorpe Park and their Sparkle project. And in today's video, or in this video should I say, we're going to be taking you around the UK's tallest coaster as we see Hyperia for the first ever time within Thorpe Park boundaries. We're not got wellies on, Chris. We're not walking through mud anymore.
We've got the high vis,
we've got the access. We're going to be taking a look around and we're going to show you as much as we can possibly show you in this particular video. Why am I fascinated more with the Burger King than I am at Hyperia? Hold on, oh, there we go. There is a roller coaster there. There is a roller coaster there. Literally every single person was paying attention to the Burger King more. But there it is. There is Hyperia, the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster from inside the park boundaries. And we have been given confirmation there is a single rider queue for Hyperia.
Sorry. For this part of the tour, this has obviously been the building site for Hyperia. What we can exclusively...
Hyperia toilets? Yes, more toilets.
I can do two more. This will be the most...
Thanks.
Stylized. We'll see how that goes.
I wouldn't like to have an evac on that lift hill and walk down those steps.
Right, we've still got to add a little bit more steps up to the top there. The stairway to heaven, the stairway to Elysium. What do you think?
It's incredible, isn't it?
It's a big bugger, isn't it?
You can't even get a shot. It's that big.
It's there.
It's there.
We
It's
have
like
to arch back a little bit. Yeah.
it is massive.
Most.
Massive. I really can't wait just to see it testing in the next few months.
What do you think of the theming?
It's brilliant.
We're on the other side of the fence. Just going to document this because nobody will believe me. Chris, we're on sacred ground. We're on sacred ground.
13
Genuinely, it's not... That's when we provide. That's when we get... There's no need to have them on site. They're all sat there safe and ready in the factory.
Quite a lot of information.
Yeah, so those steps. I'll be going in there shortly. Next time we'll be this close to the ride is when we're riding it. I love this Burger King though. If that has like Hyperia stylings on the inside and stuff, that's going to look really, really cool. Really, really cool. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. Just going for a wander now. Something I've seen a lot lately. So you got the gold trim. It's a bit like Pirate Takeover at Alton Towers. They're having themed safety notices, themed barriers. I'm noticing that a lot. It's good. I like it. Can't think of another roller coaster in the country that has their many holy shit moments. I think we're just going to have our first holy shit roller coaster. Still got the flags up at the top there. If we zoom in loads, oh, it's the other side. John Burton's signature. As Chris just wisely advised me, the first bit of theming is on, there we go, a little bit of landscaping for you, right there. Right, so we've just come back from the Hyperia platform. There's a lot of information we need to share with you. So, Hyperia will be running on a 2-train service. It'll have a single rider queue. There'll be effects and stuff in the station, which you'll be leaving. Once you ascend the lift hill, there is no confirmed on-ride audio, but there are speakers that are going up the lift hill, and then will be dotted around the track, which will provide a surrounding soundtrack. So not on board, but you will be able to hear it as you go around. In addition to that, Christopher, I was right about something. So basically, the reason that Hyperia isn't heavily themed is because it was one of the latter stages of the Varney project at Merlin. So it was a Varney project. When Varney left Merlin, Scott then came into the role, and Hyperia was constructed as is. But then Scott approved an extra budget to allocate to the ride to bring it up to a better standard. This marks one of the last projects of the Varney era. That's why it is stylized and not heavily themed. We actually got an answer.
We did.
We did. After that little chat we had down Monk's Walk, and what we did get to hear. What were you going to say?
Does that make you feel better now?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, it'll be. He said that there's going to be stuff dotted around the queue line. There's going to be a little wink and nod to Loggers Leap, and there's going to be something in the queue line that links to Loggers Leap. I do feel a little bit better, but he also said with that being the end of the Varney era investments, that going forward there's going to be much more reliance on theming experiences. So could that mean that Hyperia gets more in the future? It's very possible.
Didn't deny it.
There's a lot of storyline in the shark cabin room to really add more theming to this. It's going to have the entrance portal with the wings if the park map's anything to go by. But that's exciting.
That is exciting.
So we've got a stylized experience which kind of fits in down this end of the park because there isn't as much theming. If it was down by Inferno and Stealth, I think it would look really out of place.
Yeah.
Sora's kind of bland in terms of what's outside. It's all inside the station. But some insider Hyperion news.
Yeah, I think the only thing he kept sort of quiet was what's inside the station. We don't know what we're getting.
Well, if you look on the park map, there's like bright lights that shine out. So I wonder if there's a lighting effect, some sort of
as you go out the station.
Yeah, either side. So it's like a gold light.
The wings light up.
Yeah, it's basically an ascension. Like from the stuff that we saw on the walls of the shark cabins, they said about flight, wings. An ascension, like the lift hill could resemble an ascension to the afterlife, like we mentioned a few times before, but it hasn't said that specifically in the lore. But
not yet.
There's room there for it to add bits and bobs, isn't there, to kind of extend it out.
It's going to be incredible either way, isn't it?
So 2 trains, special effects, themed, styled, over themed, but still a little bit of theming along the way, but special.
I can't wait. Just the tallest and the fastest in the UK.
It looks insane. You're going to be pressed back like this, going all the way up, going, I regret all of my life choices, and the weightlessness on that ride is going to be absolutely incredible. Can't wait. I wonder where the speakers are going to go then. So you're going to have up the lift hill audio as you go around. That'll be really cool. Also, the train design will be revealed in a couple of weeks.
You did say that 2 weeks time.
Couple of weeks, and it'll be testing in a couple of weeks. And that brings an end of my little Hyperia video. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.